Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 6 of the Action Figure Breakdown. Seth back here again with you. Today we're going to be talking about a couple of things. I recently participated in a Secret Santa with a friend of mine. We did a small gift exchange, so I'm going to be talking about some of the real cool Marvel gifts I got from my friend. And then I've got another figure to unbox for you guys. I've actually already done the unboxing, but I'll show you guys which figure we're going to be getting into. The Marvel Legends Lady Thor. Really excited about this figure. I found her in the Walgreens section. I haven't seen her in the wild yet. Like I said, guys, I did already unbox her, so I'm going to go ahead and bust her out for you guys pretty quick. We'll go ahead and talk about her. There are a couple of Hulk Build-A-Figure pieces in there that I'm not going to go too in-depth into. I won't be building the Hulk Build-A-Figure as I already have the Marvel Select Gladiator Hulk Build-A-Figure. Or, well, he's not a Build-A-Figure. He's just a Marvel Select Gladiator Hulk. But he's pretty awesome, so I'm just going to stick with him and not go with the Marvel Legends Build-A-Fig. Even though he's a pretty cool figure, I like this guy a lot better. And then we're going to go ahead and do something we haven't done yet here on the Action Figure Breakdown, and we're going to do a giveaway. So we're going to do this giveaway kind of like a contest. It's going to involve a couple of my other videos, so you guys are going to have to go back and watch. Real quick, first up on the giveaway list, we've got the Funko Pop Stranger Things 11 with Eggos. As you can see, it's the Chase variant, so we'll be giving her away. And I'll explain to you guys how to get your hands on that, or try to win that a little later. And then we've got the Funko Pop Chase Luke Skywalker on the speeder bike. The common is Leia, so this one's really cool if you're a big Luke Skywalker fan. So let's go ahead and we'll dive into Lady Thor real quick before I go and dive into the Secret Santa goodies. So like I mentioned, guys, I unboxed her already. I was really excited about this figure. She's one of my favorite Marvel Now iterations, whatever you want to call it, when they merge the universes and stuff like that during Secret Wars. Really, really cool figure. So there she is. It's got Mjolnir. Mjolnir's, I went ahead and put the accessory on. It comes in and out of the hand right here. As you can see, it's also got this cool little hand strap you can wrap around the wrist so she doesn't lose it. Also looks like she's, flinging it around a la Thor. She's got the cape. Now, one of the downsides to this figure that I do not like is the cape. It doesn't have the peg in the back to attach. But other than that, there's nothing to attach it. It doesn't have it doesn't go around the neck. So this cape could pretty easily fall off. Thankfully, she's got good hair in the back here, so it does a nice job of keeping the cape on. She didn't come with a whole lot of other accessories, just the hammer, pretty much. But she's got pretty standard female articulation. She's got the thin female arms, but the standard Marvel Legends. Here, we'll go ahead and take the cape off so I can show you guys. The standard shoulder articulation. So she's got the nice pivot here, up and down with the shoulders. The bicep pivot. Bam, bam. She's got the wrists, which are nice and articulated. So she's got a nice wrist pivot here, as well as a standard bicep up and down as well. Her head, we've got, it looks like the standard Marvel neck joint there. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but it looks like it goes up and down, which is very nice. So she can look down, she can look up. And we've got the obviously side-to-side turn on the peg. Really like the arm armor here. Again, very true to the comics after they brought her to life. Jane Foster as Thor. And the details, really cool. She's got these neat little ankle dealies here, which are pretty neat. She's got the standard Marvel female foot pivot, back and forth, up and down. And then the ankle side to side, which is nice. She does not have a shin pivot, which seems pretty standard on a lot of these female legs. She does have a thigh cut, which is nice. So she's got the side to side there. Pretty standard hip. Her hips are pretty well covered with this skirt thing here. So that's pretty nice. So you don't see the joints at all. And she's got the pretty standard Marvel female ab pivot here. Yeah, not a huge fan of that, but I don't think it's bad. At least not for the females. It works. better than the old White Queen mold that I recently took a look at. That was horrendous. But anyway, okay, so now we're going to get into the really good goodies, which are going to be the Secret Santa items. So, real quick, shout out to my buddy Tom Petticolis Jr., who I participated in the Secret Santa with. Man, I take pride in my Secret Santas. Big fan of those, doing those gift exchanges. I really try to outshine the other person. I almost get competitive about it. And I thought I did pretty well for Tom. I thought I got him some really cool gifts. I think he enjoyed them very much. But unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, very fortunately, I feel like he outdid me this year. This is the first time in a long time I feel like I got beat. And I couldn't be happier. I've never been happier to lose a gift exchange. If there is a losing a gift exchange. So here we go, guys. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the comics first before we get into the figs. He sent me some really, really cool comics. We've got Venom, Lethal Protector, which is a really cool issue here. True Believers #1. And then we've got Uncanny X-Men #277 with Gambit on the cover and Wolverine. Probably our least favorite Wolverine figure, if anybody remembers. But really cool cover here. And as you can see, it's signed here by Chris Claremont, which is pretty nice. Really cool to have the artist's signature. And then we've got Earth's Mightiest Heroes, Avengers #1 here. And this one is indeed signed by Jason Aaron, which is pretty neat as well. Really cool cover art on this one, some of my favorite. Jason Aaron's a fantastic writer and artist, so we're really excited about this one as well. I can't, man, like, if I don't sound excited, it's not because I'm not, it's just because I'm like in shock and awe that I got such, wow, these are so cool. That's the best way I can put it, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and set these over here, and then I'm going to show you what I personally think is the crown jewel of this. The figures are awesome, but I think this is the crown jewel of the Secret Santa, and this is X-Men #1 cover art done by Jim Lee. Obviously, it's not X-Men #1, Uncanny X-Men #1, or whatever you want to say, but this is done by Jim Lee and Chris Claremont, and it's signed by Jim Lee and Chris Claremont. I got a COA with this on the back too, but yeah, this is amazing. I don't even want to open it. Like, I remember from when I was a kid what the cover of the inside of this art looked like, and it was one of my favorite covers of all time. Magneto is on this side right here where my finger is tapping. The Cyclops is shooting a beam at him. Iceman's in the back on this side with the rest of the team, Beast and stuff, I believe. If I remember correctly, there were a couple issues you could kind of like connect this together, and they were pretty much all the same issue, but they were just different cover variants. And then there was one big one, and it folded out. I believe this is the fold out, but again, I'm very skeptical on opening this, but I'm so happy to have it. It's amazing. Yes, crown jewel. We'll be finding a frame and a hardcover for that somewhere at my nearby Michael's. But let's go ahead and dive into the figs, because these are really sweet as well. So the first fig I got is, again, man, Tom went above and beyond. I got a signed Winter Soldier fig here. I will not be opening this fig for you guys, unfortunately, because of the signature. It's signed by Winter Soldier co-creator Steve Epting, which is really neat as well. The guy, who created the Winter Soldier. There's a fun story behind this, actually. Tom told me that when he met Steve Epting, he had never seen this fig, and actually traded Tom some really cool signed merchandise and stuff like that in exchange for his extra copy of this figure. This figure is kind of hard to find, so I'm not only happy to have the figure itself, but super happy to have the signature and the story that goes with it. That honestly means more to me than anything when it comes to stuff like this. So thank you again, Tom. We're not done yet. We got one more fig for you to take a look at. So let's go ahead and take a look at that one. And we're going to take a trip back in our time machine, in the Wayback Machine. We're going to go to the Toy Biz. This is my first Toy Biz Marvel Legends, guys. And Toy Biz obviously ran the Marvel Legends prior to Hasbro. And there's some really cool ones here. And if you guys notice, some of you diehards would have noticed immediately this is indeed the Norman Osborn Green Goblin variant. So very similar to the Hasbro Marvel Legends. Well, not similar at all, actually, to the Funko Pops, rather. There are variants to these figures, and as you can see here, if I can line it up, because I'm terrible at lining up this camera, the Green Goblin figure traditionally comes with the Green Goblin head, and an open hand, and another hand to throw the pumpkin. You can see the Loki. There's a Loki variant as well, and obviously the figure inside the circle is the different variant of the figure. There's one more. Abomination there's got a variant as well. But again, this is my first Toy Biz fig, so I haven't seen any of those. But this is, wow, man. I have the Marvel Legends Green Goblin fig over here on my flight stand. I'll actually get up and get it. Oh, we're going to have to move Electro here. He'll be fine for a minute. Oh, yeah, perfect. He's going to stay in two-legged G. So I've got Marvel Legends Green Goblin right here, and this figure is really cool. Excited to have him out of the box, but I definitely don't think he's as cool as this guy. I'm uber tempted to take him out of the box as he's not signed, but it's, as you guys know about the Marvel Toy Biz Legends, they're in these sealed cellophanes, so I'd have to kind of destroy the box to take him out, and I don't really want to do that. So I'm on the fence. I might open him. If I open him, I will definitely do an unboxing video for you guys of him because he comes with a cool diorama as well. A neat little flight stand thing for his glider. His glider's also got a cool different look. His pumpkin's metallic. And like I said, he's got the Norman Osborn head, so that's pretty cool. Super stoked about that fig. Thank you, Tom. Once again, I couldn't be happier to have felt like I lost in a gift exchange. But like I said, it doesn't feel like there is any losing. So thank you again so much. I really appreciate it. Okay, guys. And so now we're going to move on to the giveaway portion of the video. I'm going to dive into that real quick. So the way we're going to do this, guys, is we're going to have you go back and watch the last videos. For the chase, you're not going to have to watch all the videos. I just want you guys to come back and comment on this video with some details from the previous videos. So you're going to have to go back and watch a couple of specific ones. And the ones I'm going to talk about are in order to win the Chase Funko Pop 11, we're going to go back to the mystery box from the Nerd Closet. And I want you to comment on this video with all the contents that were in the Nerd Closet mystery box that I got. The first person to correctly comment with all the contents of the mystery box that I got will win Chase 11 with Eggo Stranger Things Funko Pop on me, shipping included anywhere in the United States. So, like I said, first person to comment with the correct contents from the Marvel Nerd Closet mystery box. That was episode 2 of the action figure breakdown before we named it the action figure breakdown. But yes, so go ahead and comment with that, and you will win this Stranger Things Funko Pop. Next up, we've got, like I said before, the Luke Skywalker on the speeder bike Funko Pop here. This is a chase figure as well. I believe it's a 1 in 6, possibly a 1 in 3 variant. The other commons are the Leia on speeder bike, so if you're a big Luke Skywalker fan, this one's a little bit harder to come by. But the way you're going to win this one is we're going to go back and you're going to watch the video. I believe it's the last video I did, episode 5, and I thanked 3 separate people in that video. I want you to tell me who those 3 separate people are. The first person to comment with those 3 separate people will win this Luke Skywalker Chase on a speeder bike Funko Pop. So I'm excited to see you guys comment on this video. Like I said, like and comment the video. The first people to correctly comment with those 2 things win those Funko Pops. Once again, the first person to comment with the contents of the Nerd Closet mystery box wins the Stranger Things 11 with Eggo's Funko Pop, shipped anywhere in the United States on the house. And the first person to correctly comment with the 3 people I thanked in our last video, episode 5, the first person to comment with that will correctly will win the Luke on speeder bike Chase Funko Pop, shipped anywhere in the United States free of charge. So thank you again, guys, for watching this video. I wanted to throw this together for you for watching the other videos and stuff like that. Really excited to get that stuff from Tom. Thank you very much. Super excited to have Lady Thor. We're going to go ahead and show her one more time. Yeah, thanks guys. Like and comment on the videos. Keep watching them. I really enjoy doing them for you. Hope to see you guys back again for the next one. Have a good night.